My name is Allie and this is Weirdo Haven. If you've never been here before, welcome. Weirdo Haven is a safe place for weirdos, and I am your tour guide on this grand celestial journey. So, if any of that tickles your fancy, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Otherwise, let's get right on with the video. Today, we are learning, unveiling, and discovering why you, my friend, are single. Granted, this video is not about how you can get a man, how you can end up in a relationship, how you can find a girlfriend. That's a different video, okay? This video is about why you're single, mentally, energetically, things of those natures. So, before we get into it, reminder, disclaimer, this is a general reading, which means if it doesn't fit, it ain't shit. If it doesn't resonate, it wasn't meant for you. So if that's the case, you have two options. One, of course, feel free to pick a new pile, or two, feel free to DM me for a private reading. I will have all information links down in the description below. Otherwise, let's get right onto it. So today I have 4 choices, 4 crystals to choose from. We have right over here. Oh, really quickly, if this is your first pick a card and you're just like, how does this even operate? Really quickly, you're going to close your eyes. You're going to deep breathe 3 times. That wasn't deep, but you know what I mean. You're going to open your eyes, and the first thing you look at is the stone for you, which will have your correlating pile. I will have all the numbers down below in the description bar as well as the comment section, so you can easily click your timestamp. So we have pile 1 with amethyst, pile 2 with jasper, pile 3 with green quartz, and pile 4 with rock crystal. If you need some more time, feel free to pause the video. There we go. I said, I'm rewinded. Y'all know what I said. Otherwise, we are going to get right on into things. So let's begin. Pile 1. With the amethyst crystal, why, my friend, are you single? So, we got, I'm gonna butcher this. We got Machig Lebdron. The diamond-hearted Dakini. We have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Time apart from your partner, time apart from your partner, time apart from your partner. Try to say that 5 times fast. Woo. And then we have balance. Okay, I'm gonna show you the cards and then I'm gonna get right into things. So we have balance, number 11. We have separation, and you see my struggle. How you pronounce that? Machig Lebdron. I don't know. Okay, so it says, I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs and feel free. Then you have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and you have balance. So why are you single? I feel like you're single because you feel separated within yourself as a person. You have this lightness and this darkness that she mentions. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. And with the balance card, I feel like right now there is a disconnect. There's a separation between the bad parts of you and the good parts of you. I feel like you feel like if you own the parts of yourself that people tend to tell you there are things wrong with, like if you own your faults, you'll be balanced. But right now you don't own your farts. Right now you are like disconnected within yourself. So there is dark and light in everybody, and the way to move forward is to own yourself 100% and completely, the good and the bad, the things you can and cannot change. So I feel like once you learn to become whole, you will be at the level to then find a relationship. Like, I'm not going to tell you fix this stuff and bam, you're going to get a relationship. That's not the case. But this is the step before the love level. Like, you're not on the love level right now. Love is on level like 14, and right now you're on like level 11. Okay, you're trying to find balance, and you're trying to find just kind of like peace within yourself. Like you can't find if you don't have balance in yourself, you can't have balance in a relationship. And if you can't have balance in your relationship, the relationship won't last long. So I'm not saying that you've never been in a relationship, but I'm saying if you have been in a relationship before, reflect on those things that didn't work out in that relationship, specifically things you did, so that you can figure it out. Like maybe, like I'm getting the jealousy like sound ringing in my ear, like you're the type of person who, when your partner is not around, you get super jealous and you're like, oh my God, why aren't they spending time with me? They should be spending time with me and not their friends. Like, how am I not the most important thing in their life? But if you had balance in your own life, you wouldn't care if they weren't around in those moments. You have your own friends to hang out with, your own activities to pursue. So I feel like you just really need to find a balance within yourself, within your own being, and comfortability with all sides of you, so that you can then move forward and find that connection with somebody else. So pile 1, we've all been there. I personally I used to like put all my darkness in a box, put that box wrapped around a chain with a lock. Like I kept it deep down inside because I felt like there was bad parts in that darkness. But once I learned to own it and just, everyone has light and dark, everyone has good and bad. And even then, good and bad, those are just words that someone made up and decide to give meaning and value to, that you now take into your own life. Like, for example, like someone could be like, oh, you're so disciplined, you never know how to have fun. But discipline helps you have a really great work ethic. But you need to learn when to be disciplined at work and when to be lighthearted at home. You know what I mean? You have to find that balance in your essence, just everything. Okay, so I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please comment down below and let me know. Otherwise, we are moving on to pile 2. Bye. So for those of you who chose pile 2, the jasper here, let's see why you're single. Quick disclaimer, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't fit, it ain't shit. If it doesn't resonate with you, message wasn't meant for you. So then in that case, you have 2 options. You can, 1, completely pick a new pile, like, sure. The second thing is you can DM me for a private reading and I will have all that information listed down below in the description bar. But otherwise, pile 2, Jasper, let's get right on with your reading. Why are you single, my friend? Okay, let's see. We have Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. Oh, you got 2 of cards. Oh, okay. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And we have memories of love. So let me show you these cards so we can get right into things. Okay. So we have Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. We have engagement, keep an open mind, and we have memories of love. Memories, all alone in the moonlight. Okay, so it says, Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother, unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Okay, so once I showed you the cards, it was already kind of like floating in my head, what's going on, why you single. I got 2 messages, okay? So either you're single because you were engaged, okay, and y'all not together no more though, honey, because why else would you be watching this video if you wasn't single? So I feel like you was engaged, okay, or you was about to be engaged, or you was just like already bought your dress, like shit was really making moves, was about to go down, and then skirt, he was like reverse and bounced out your life. Oh, granted, when I say he could be she. Energy is fluid, gender is fluid, but saying he is habitual, is common. So I don't mean to neglect or make anybody feel bad. I'm that last person to do that. Hello, this is Weirdo Haven. I welcome all of the goods. I'm just saying, take it as you see fit. But anyway, you were in this really high level of commitment. You was about to get your ass married, shit like that. But then something happens, And he left. So now you just be reflecting memories of love. You be like, I can't believe I trusted him. I can't believe I let him do me like that. He did me dirty. I'm out here embarrassed in these streets. I'm embarrassed because I almost got married and did it. I used to be in people's face like, look at my ring, look at my ring, look at it, so pretty, so shiny. And now I'm embarrassed because there's no ring, there's no man, there's no house, there's no dream, there's no nothing. So I feel like you're really like resentful, but that's because you're judging your situation. The Sarada Devi says, unconditional love. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Don't judge your own scenario, honey. You're supposed to be on your side. You're supposed to be your friend. You're supposed to be that, there, we gonna find a new man that's better. That man was corny anyway. His feet smell like corn chips. Like, you're supposed to help and soothe and like heal yourself, okay? And also with the keep an open mind card is that, yeah, this one dude, this one girl, like, she messed it up for her because you're a catch and now she don't got you. You know what I mean? So I feel like you need to let these memories be just that. Like, take what you learned from the situation. Like, take the positive qualities you liked about your ex and find that in somebody else. And the things you didn't like about your ex, like, take memo so that you don't find yourself in that situation with somebody else again. Okay? Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. And then for the second message, people, I got was that, okay, you've never been married. Shit, you probably never really even been in a long-term relationship because where's the card? Because you want an engagement. You want a higher level love. You want that, like, gonna be together forever kind of love, ride or die kind of love, okay? And these fuck boys, fuck girls out here not giving you what you want, okay? They are not. And with memories of love, I feel like you're not even reflecting on your own love. You're reflecting on like movie love, magic love, that you're like, oh, I seen this in a movie and that's the kind of love I want. Or like, these artists are writing songs about their dream girl and I want a song written about me. Like, your heartbreak comes from other situations. Like, you saw your mom date corny ass dudes, so you're like, oh, I ain't trying to just date people. I'm trying to get married. So I'm just trying to have like this long commitment where I can really depend on this person and they're always around. Honey, listen here. I really gotta tell you that just because you're married doesn't mean that relationship won't end. I know that sounds super fucking depressing, but like, if you find the right person, sure, hopefully the marriage will last forever and a day. I'm not doubting what you want or anything like that. I'm just saying that you need to keep an open mind because things can change. And this says the presence of love is the absence of judgment. So stop judging your situation like, oh, he's not a musician, I can't date him because how will he ever write a song about me? You know what I mean? Keep an open mind because maybe he could freaking paint you a portrait, okay? And that's still an expression of love. And that's still something. I just feel like you want someone to make that effort. You want someone to really go for you and like last and stay with you. But those are all judgments. You're judging the person, you're judging the situation, you're judging your ideals of marriage before a person has even said hello, before the person has even confessed their feelings for you. You know what I mean? So I feel like you have such an ideal about how it should be that you are closing yourself off to any chance of love because it doesn't look like what you want it to look like. For the person who was engaged and is scared to now commit to someone else, that is completely expected. You try to commit to someone and it didn't work out in your favor. Don't judge your situation, whether it is with the relationship or without the relationship. Don't judge yourself at all. Let other people judge you. That's what they're there for. And you just do you. You keep an open mind. You heal what you need to do. You let go of your expectations, and that'll help you in the future. So pile 2, Jasper. That is why you're single. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please comment down below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye! So, for those of you who chose pile 3, green quartz here, pile 3. we have, why are you single? So just a quick disclaimer, this is a general reading, which means if it doesn't fit, it ain't shit. If it doesn't resonate, the message was not for you. So if that's the case, you have two options. One, feel free to choose another pile, or two, feel free to DM me for a private reading. I will have all the links down below in the description bar. Otherwise, let's get right on to your reading. Why are you still single? Okay, so I have Queen Esther, the Morning Star. I have Worth Waiting For and Spiritual Union. Let me show you the card so I can get right into it. Okay. So we have number 2, Spiritual Union. We have Worth Waiting For, and we have Queen Esther. So it says, Queen Esther, the Morning Star. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. Then we have Worth Waiting For. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And then we have Spiritual Union. And the reason I was so fucking excited is because pile 3, you, my friend, have a twin flame, have a soulmate, have a person that is going to be with you through thick and thin forever. And the reason you are single is because the angels is collecting the situation, okay? Divine timing is at work. So if you're like, oh my God, I've been single all my freaking life, nobody likes me, nobody wants me, like, no, it's because I am a fucking weirdo and I need that essence of another weirdo to understand and accept me. And because I am so rare, the person that's going to be in my life and forever is rare. I feel the same. I'm talking about me, but the same thing applies to you. So these both cards both mention divine timing, which means that don't even bother looking for love, okay? Be open to it. Be ready for it, but don't go looking for it, because anyone you choose will not be the person. You guys are going to be in a spiritual union. You guys are going to be so connected and so balanced and so like someone who just understands you. Like, oh, it's gonna be like marrying your best friend. Like, oh, it's so beautiful. I'm so excited for you. Basically, you're single because angels are at work. Okay, think about it like your spirit guides are chemists, okay? And they are trying to look for a new element. They're like discovering a new element on the periodic table. That shit don't just come. You don't just find out the sky like, oh, there's oxygen. Like, no, you have to do scientific research and hypothesis, and you gotta be up in the fucking shit cooking and mixing and all of that type stuff. And that is what the angels are doing for you. They're mixing and molding and creating and putting someone fucking amazing in your pathway. But just how, because love isn't your focus right now, you've been able to focus on your work or yourself or your spiritual journey, things like that. Love right now would be a distraction from the things you need to pursue. But your person is doing that too. Like, they're working on themselves, working on their finances, making sure things are together so that when you come into their life, they're ready for you. So yeah, just focus on yourself. Focus on loving life, loving yourself, loving everyone. Just keep your heart open to possibility, because oh my gosh, this is the best pile so far. Granted, I haven't gotten to 4, but like, who needs 4 when you have this promised spiritual union? Like, oh my goodness. 2 is all about hidden love, partnership, balance. Like, oh, I'm so happy for you. You're single because the cake is in the oven. Like, it hasn't dinged yet, but your person is there. Your person has been picked, has been chosen. They just aren't in your life path yet. Like, some people, they don't even know who they date in. They don't even know who their person is. And granted, you don't either, but at least the cake is in the oven. They still got to get the eggs. They still got to get the batter. They got to make the shit work. The shit is made for you. Now it just has to rise to the occasion. Okay, so I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please comment down below and let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye. So for those of you who chose pile 4, last but not least, those of you who chose rock crystal, okay, pile 4, why are you still single? So just a quick disclaimer before we begin. This is a general reading, which means if it doesn't fit, it ain't shit. If it doesn't resonate with you, it wasn't meant for you. Therefore, you have 2 options, darling. 1, feel free, of course, to pick another pile. If it was me personally, I don't really be picking another pile because like I just watched you talk for 12 minutes. Now I'm supposed to pick another pile, watch you talk again. I guess it depends how interested you are in this topic. Anyway, but the second option is to DM me on my Instagram for a private reading, and I will have all the links down below in the description bar. But of course, otherwise, let's get right on to things. So for pile 4, those of you who chose the rock crystal, why are you still single? Or why are you single in general? So I got, oh, you got a little bonus card in there. So I got Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge. I got unrequited love. I got authority, and I have sacrifice. Okay, so I'm gonna show you these cards and then I'm gonna get on right with it. Okay, so we have sacrifice, number 12 or number 3. We have authority, which is number 4. We have unrequited love, and we have Saraswati. Oh, she is so pretty. Okay, so let me take a look. Okay, so this says Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Okay, so right here with self-knowledge and the essence of who you are, you really know who you are. You know what you want out of a relationship. You know what you're looking for. You know what you bring to a relationship. So you're not one of those people who are kind of like I really get the independent vibe from you, especially with this authority card. Things go your way. Things, what's the word I'm looking for? You're really a leader of your own life, okay? So I feel like with the authority card and with the Saraswati card, you're not up for no shit. You not to be putting up with no person who's still getting their life together. You over here, you got a house, you got a car, you got a job that you like and you've been at for a while. You're not going to sit here and date somebody who takes the bus to work at McDonald's. Like, there's nothing wrong with working at McDonald's. Somebody has to be the manager of McDonald's. Who would attend to you if no one worked at McDonald's? Like, your job does not define who you are, okay? No disrespect if you work at McDonald's. It's just an example. Like, you're not going to have someone whose status, there you go. You're not going to have someone who has a lower status than you because you're so independent. You're so on top of your things. You're such a baller. You're such with that queen mentality that you're like, I don't got time for these jokers when I'm a queen. How does that make sense? So I feel like you're not ready to sacrifice in the relationship. You have to give and take. You have to have that balance of both. And I feel like because you have such a queen air about you, you're like, I ain't sacrificing nothing for nobody. Like, I'm not sacrificing my gas money so I could drive you to job interviews. Like, it's not happening. So I feel like there's a lot that you don't want to give up. And also, you don't want to sacrifice your authority. You like being a leader of your own life. You like being able, like, for example, you like being able to, on your way home, you're like, oh, let me just stop here and like pick up some food, for example. You don't want to have to then drive. Okay, ready? Here, I got it. Say, for example, you're a vegan, okay? You're on self-knowledge, you know, like meat doesn't serve you how it should, okay? And with your authoritative nature, you almost want people to be on your level as well. So you're dating this meat eater and you're like, okay, I'm picking up some food on my way home. I'm stopping at this vegan spot. Do you want something? And he's like, not from there, but I'll take something from Burger King. And you're like, I'm not sacrificing my gas so that you could put poison into your body. You know what I mean? I'm a vegan in progress. I still eat meat though. So I'll be putting that poison in my body too. I ain't judging you. You always think somebody judging you. Open your heart with love. Dang, nobody trying to come for you. None of that, okay? So, There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, unrequited love. So I feel like it's not that you don't have offers. Like, people come to you and they're like, oh my God, I like you. I like your beauty. I like your independent nature. I like your boss bitch mentality. Like, let me wine and dine you. Let me take care of you. Like, let me do stuff for you. And you're like, I'm not sacrificing my time. You want to meet up when? Thursday at 8? I got a date with myself to fucking wash my hair, to watch Netflix. Like, you rather do you than to do somebody else. Not like that, y'all. Get y'all head out the gutter. But I feel like with the unrequited love card, it's not you who loves somebody or like really is attracted to someone and then they're like, you're the one. You got all the power. If you wanted to be in a relationship, you honestly could be, because you have such an air about you. However, because you're looking for that king, that's why you're single. And it's completely understandable, because a lot of these people are jokers or childish, and you're just on a whole different playing field. Like, they're over here running on the soccer field trying to play a game, and you're in your own realm. You're not even trying to play the game. You the coach. Actually, you're not even the coach. You're the owner of the team. Like, you're in a skybox up at the top watching them run around. Like, the levels aren't the same. So once you find somebody on your level, you can have the option to not be single, because I'm getting the vibe that you didn't watch this video like, oh yeah, why am I single? Because I really need a man and you watched this video just like, tell me while I'm single, because I'm a boss bitch. So that's why you're single. You are authoritative as fuck. You're a boss bitch. You ready to put your foot down and do what you gotta do, and you don't care who it hurts. You don't care who has to sacrifice, as long as it's not you. So that is what I got for you. Please comment down below if it resonated with you, and I will see you next time. Bye.